Hi guys, thanks so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here today. Today we'll be taking a look at growth versus mission statement. We'll be taking a look at some of the issues that agencies may face, specifically when they're trying to implement growth strategies, and those growth strategies may not coincide with their particular mission. So we'll be looking at some of the strategies for dealing with this dilemma. The topics we'll be covering are as follows. First, we'll take a look at what is a mission statement. What is it all about? What does it involve? What does it cover? What is a mission statement? Next, we'll be taking a look at what is growth. How would we define agency growth? What's involved in implementing a growth strategy? Next, we'll be taking a look at where does growth and mission statement, where can growth conflict with the mission statement? At what point of implementing a growth strategy would we potentially face a conflict with the mission statement? And finally, we'll be taking a look at how to solve the problem. How do we go about implementing a growth strategy when the growth strategy may conflict with the mission statement? Now, once we understand what a mission statement is, and we understand what a growth statement is, we'll be able to understand what kind of conflicts may arise, and then finally we'll be able to go ahead and figure out ways to solve the problem. So let's get started. First of all, what is a mission statement? So creating a mission statement for an agency can be an easy process. The mission statement basically illustrates what actions will be taken to accomplish the vision. Now, every agency exists for a specific purpose. Every agency's purpose was developed with a vision in mind. For example, some community activists may have been sitting around discussing a hunger issue that's present in the community. And they have a vision of a community where nobody goes hungry. So they develop a mission to reach their vision, whether it be in the form of distributing food vouchers, whether it be in the form of opening up a soup kitchen. They come up with a mission to accomplish their actual vision, to accomplish the vision of a community where nobody's hungry. Alternatively, some benefactors may be sitting together and discussing a plague that might be affecting a community. Malaria might be affecting some communities in Africa. And then benefactors come up with a vision where they foresee Africa as completely clean or completely risk-free of malaria. They develop a mission to accomplish that vision. That mission may be developing health centers in the highly affected areas. That mission may be to educate people about some of the causes of malaria, educate them of how it might be avoided. But whatever form they decide to accomplish their vision, they'll develop a mission statement to reach that vision. So again, creating a mission statement technically can be an easy process. The mission statement will illustrate what actions will be taken to accomplish the vision. The mission statement should be easy for people to work towards accomplishment. When we develop a mission, all the people that might be involved in helping us accomplish our mission should be able to identify easily the goals that would be needed to accomplish that actual mission. It should be easy for people to work towards accomplishment. And it'll tell members and supporters the ways we plan on accomplishing the vision, the ways we plan on bringing our vision into reality, and to add ways we plan on adding value to the community. Because there are going to be a lot of people involved in our quest. Let's say we're trying to solve a malaria epidemic in South Africa. It's somewhere in Africa. So we're going to need a lot of people to help us, whether they might be volunteers, whether they might be donors, whether they might be field workers, whatnot. We're going to need a lot of people to help us. And it's important for all those people to be able to identify easily the goals and objectives that are necessary to accomplish the mission that will help us bring our vision into reality. All the people involved need to be able to identify concisely what the mission statement is. So we do that by telling the members and the supporters the ways we plan on accomplishing the vision and ways we plan on adding value to the specific community we're working on. But it's important to remember that mission statements can come in broadly different forms. It all depends on what type of goods or services we plan on providing for the specific community we're targeting. There's no one-size-fits-all mission statement. The board's role in creating the mission statement is to make sure that the mission statement is a direct reflection of the vision. For example, if we plan on conquering a hunger problem in a specific community, and our vision is a well-fed community, the mission statement should be a direct reflection of that. For example, our mission statement should be, we provide health program, we provide a financial assistance to hungry people, or we provide food to hungry people. We don't want the mission statement to mislead people in what we do, to mislead people in what our vision might be. For example, again, if we're trying to conquer a hunger problem in a specific community, we don't want our mission statement to reflect a cause of hunger, to reflect a let's say a health issue, that people may not be able to get up and about to prepare meals. So we don't want our mission statement being we assist disabled people with we assist disabled people with preparing meals. Being that our vision is not specifically for disabled people, being that our vision is a community where nobody goes hungry, we need the mission statement to reflect that, to be a direct reflection of that vision. And then in addition, the board's role in in developing the mission statement is to make sure that the mission statement is clear, concise, and represents the organization on a large scale. If we're involved with solving hunger problems for people with for diabetic people, we're involved with solving hunger problems for disabled people, we're involved with solving hunger problems for homeless people. We don't want a mission statement that will reflect only one aspect of what we do. For example, we don't want a mission statement reflecting specifically specifically the hunger issue by homeless people. We need the mission statement to reflect all the areas that we focus on. In our example would be disabled. We focus on making sure disabled people don't go hungry. We focus on diabetics, make sure that they have access to food that they can eat. And we make sure, and we want to make sure the mission reflects the focus that we have on homeless people. We don't want it to be too narrow, but at the same time, we want it to be clear and concise. We don't want a 10-page mission statement. In a nutshell, the mission statement simply says what we do, why we do it, and who we serve. It answers those three questions. So, in our example, if we have an agency that focuses on disabled people, diabetics, and homeless, we have a vision where nobody in our community goes hungry. Everybody in our community is well fed. Okay? We're focusing on three segments of our community, three segments that may face this issue, may face hunger issues. Would be one, the disabled people that can't put meals together. Would be two, we'd be focusing on diabetics that don't have access to healthy food. And number three, we'd be focusing on homeless people. Okay? So who we serve are people that don't have access to the proper nutrition. That's who we serve. That includes anybody within that realm. Can be diabetics, can be homeless, can be disabled. What we do, depending on what the agency actually does, whether they bring meals over or whether they supply food vouchers for specific types of food and whatnot, that's what we do.